Alright, we're suddenly live, Mr. Justin. That was they snuck up on us. I'm alright though. We didn't have to do a pre-game. That game spoke for itself. And we're gonna go right in with Mela getting a triple right when I loaded in. He's gonna pay for it with an arrow through the heart from Kozin, but I believe 20B's in trouble here. No! Kozin has got an Uber saw. This game will not let down. It is still going crazy. And that's gonna be an Uber advantage, but they're gonna be back at second after the mid-win for Exertus. So Exertus needs to win this or they are out of the tournament. And 20B's gonna do all they can, Justin, to just win it right here.
Kozin and Grape chilling alone over on that choke side. They were out by themselves. I guess Exertus didn't know that. They could have went in, forced the pop, taking the Uber out of their hands, backed their medic up so he got Uber, and did my favorite thing, which is leapfrog, but they didn't do that. Now they are joined. 20B is by their teammates, so it's the standoff around that L choke area, the U-shaped thing, and both teams have Uber.
Yeah, we saw a lot of this during the Twitch TV Invitational. Teams trying to figure out how to both defend and push this. It's tough. We do see more aggressive positioning for 20B. Oftentimes you'll see the medic even be further back and up around the corner, but with Uber, Kozin is feeling absolutely safe just hanging out with the rest of his team. On the flank side, Mela is going to go down first to key off the first death in this Mexican standoff here. I'm not sure if that's going to be the push, though. It's not easy. Oh, and Duwanda gets caught out by stickies. That is absolutely huge. No demo means no area control, and 20B are going to scramble to try to defend themselves now. Exertus is not immediately pushing, which is very curious to me. I guess they're going to get buffed up, Justin. They're just going to go. They are in now, as Uber is going to be popped for both teams here.
Rando with nice mulching ability puts a lot of body rockets into Grape, forcing the pop first. So the red Uber is going to be a little bit longer. Here it goes, actually, but 20B with the teammates joining the fight are going to take down Rando. Decimate also died, so 6 up for the blue team, who have every right to push in. They do have to deal with those Badonsky stickies, but Badonsky down to 81 HP. Going to have to back it up a little bit, find his medic. 2 did go down for 20B, so that's halting their push right now, and Alex, we are going to reset.
Well, we might actually go. Yeah, Exertus is going to push through the big door, which I also call flank, and that's great because they can get into the house. Like, Decimate is peeking out that big door now. He's doing more than peeking. He's saying hello, and he's going to get shot down by the pistol. So I thought they were going to commit to that push. They got in pretty deep, but losing Badonsky obviously is going to cancel that out. And now 20B with the opponent's demo down, they're going to go right in. And I have to say, they're not going to screw around. They're going to lead in with their demo, Duwatna, and he's going to get a lot of damage in, and he's just going to push out the enemy team. Both teams with Uber, but we're going to leapfrog positionally and now reset with Exertus trying to hold their second.
First mistake Exertus made, they weren't able to pop the Uber from Street Hoops on middle. They didn't have theirs just yet, so they wouldn't have been too hurtful if they just sent someone in to try to get it and get the force out and then come back in. Right now, they're going to have to Uber versus Uber fight, and both teams are Ubered and shiny. Red Uber did go first, so Grape's going to collect a frag on Mela over the back. He caught him sleeping. The Exertus team now trying to get in on middle, but Grape still going on a kill streak of 2, putting rockets into a whole lot of players. Duwatna is going to clean up Alpha. 3 down now for Exertus. Badonsky and the Fragile trying to get out. Decimate in the backfield, causing havoc, takes down Deadbolt, and he is going to be a headache for Street Hoops.
He got away.
As he picks up that health with 11 HP, he's going to be a headache as they try to clean up and get the second.
He's going to go right back in as he ducked out on the opposite side of his team, and it's finally going to go down. So a free kill, Decimate, stayed alive for quite a while. Looking at the Ubers, the Fragile has about a 20% advantage. He popped so much earlier than Kozin did. But 20B doesn't care, Justin. They're going to go 5, actually they're going to go 6 through big door and try to push, similar to what we saw Red do earlier on in this round. And Deadbolt is all inning on Badonsky, but he is going to go down doing his Lamelli, his Decimate impression, and that's going to key. Why are we watching the same thing in replay here? Wow, 20B now is going to back up, and they're going to lose 2. So now Exertus in a position to re-push mid.
They're doing just that. The Ubers are up for both teams. So, are we going to see Street Hoops force the Uber? They did. The Uber is popped for red, not popped for blue. Good scenario. They've lost 2, so now they got to back out. Make sure they don't get cleaned up by this Uber. You can pop whenever you want now, Kozin. Kozin, please. You can pop whenever you want. They don't need to, because Rando is going to go down to a Grape rocket that was placed excellently. Now 20B with their spawner Duwatna in 3 seconds are going to be able to get right in there. Duwatna, the demo, isn't going to be there for the middle fight. Can Exertus pop the Uber? Decimate's in, trying to do it. He's under the point.
Man, Kozin does not want to pop. He's playing so far back, and they're going to be okay with it now. Finally does pop. Melee's going to be able to drop Deadbolt. Grape, will he commit? Oh, he's going to get pushed forward and say hello to the entire team. He's alive and actually taking eyes off that big door if team wants to push in. Back at mid, Alpha goes down, just trying to do something. And Grape, Justin, he is all over the place, jumping now straight behind the enemy team. Third is going to go down for like the 4th time this game. Grape is deep behind enemy lines, but they know he's there. Very interesting situation now.
Without the bodies for XDS, are going to be hard-pressed to hold this. Grape comes in with a huge bomb, puts the Fragile down to 28 HP. He's collecting that little vial, try to sure it up a little bit. They do have the 28% Uber advantage, and it was looking pretty scary there until they got their bodies to help defend. Looked like they might have been pushed out a second, but here they come into middle. Again, they have Uber, and the other team doesn't. Are we going to see a pop and a leapfrog? Doesn't look like it. Nobody is in middle for the Street Hoops. They're just going to give it up, hopefully get their Uber before the red one comes in, and we are reset in a standoff. I think we're going to see another push down from the lower because the upper hasn't been working, but some movement over by Choke.
Yeah, maybe a split push, trying to take eyes off, force a rotate of at least the roamer, and then try to cram in with just a solid rando Uber. You know, he's sort of the famous pocket now for demanding as many heals as possible. Interesting, because Badonsky's playing so well that you might want to just heal him. We'll see what happens. We are going to stand off, so play the music here. We'll see which side decides to go in first. It's going to be Exertus eventually. We'll see if it's going to be a Moblaw play. As I say, he will get in. Nice bomb, actually. Really forced the pop. No! Kozin is got the milk in his lap. Whoa, boy, he went down to 30, but he's going to be okay. Duatna, though, again, dies to Stickies, trying to get into middle, so got to clear those, Justin.
Another replay. We had Melee die to Stickies, and then Duatna trying to push up, dies to the Benanti Stickies, but Ash over on the flank takes down Decimate. That's going to be 3 down for Exertus, and that's going to spell the push for 20B. They push in, they force the pop, they have the bodies to swarm, and they're not doing that. They're actually just pushing Exertus out of here. You can see the red combo, but Donsky and the Fragile getting caught out over by Big Door. Grape in on them, but they have the body. Rando hits an air shot. Paragon taking down Alpha, and still frags are falling for 20B. Exertus staying in it, don't want to give it up just yet. Deadbolt ×2 on the point is the only one there. He's going to be joined by Ash, actually, so neither team want to get out of this middle point, but red team have the medic. Blue medic nowhere in sight. Oh, the frags!
They overstayed their welcome, Fragile, and all of a sudden Duatna peeked his head up at middle with the height advantage, sealed off the retreat, and they're going to drop the combo deep into this fight. Second is going to go. Duatna is on a horse or a pony or maybe like a big dog, and he's riding towards last. He's not going to push all the way in, but they're going to have a big Uber advantage, 60% in fact, pushing last on Guliwaush, which we've said so many times, so hard to do, but 20B in a position to do that with this advantage.
Alpha on Sniper, he's going to have to hit a home run like we said. Let's see if he can do it. He's got the shot. He goes for that shot over in the Riverside, but he misses it. I've been saying the entire stream that the first shot on Sniper is the most important. Guess not so much on the defensive class. So he's going to switch it back, though, to Scout. That blue Uber is in, and Duatna gets a frag right away on Decimate. Deadbolt gets one on Rando, but 2 did drop for 20B. It's a defense on last. The cap is almost gone.
Oh.
The medic and the soldier in Sneaky Alex just trying to hold it down.
You can't stay there, though. They're going to get respawns. This is why this point's so hard. Here comes Decimate, and yeah, they're going to duck out. 20B had a chance, big chance to just get wiped there at the end of that. Now, we've seen this push be a little bit more manageable to teams that just rush the point. We saw 20B go for kills, which is always a good strategy, but you saw the demo just kind of hang out and defend last so well, and that's a big miss push there. We do have Deadbolt trying to get behind, but he's going to get spotted out and killed. Badonsky is watching last. There will be no back cap shenanigans here. 20B is going to tuck tail and run back to mid, and they're going to do so without their demo. Disaster. Duatna is down. There is a sniper on the field for blue. Not sure what he's doing there, but maybe Paragon can get a big headshot as they all enter this choke door.
Here is his audition for AA. Can he drop the medic? He's not even going to shoot at him because there are too many guys in his face. Going to have to redo that at some other point. But Decimate is going to take down Paragon. And the red team with the advantage in teammates are going to be able to push in through Choke. Uber is up for the blue team, and the red team and the blue team both pop it, and they are all shiny over on Choke. Blue team trying to shove in to find anyone who's not Uber, get a frag, even out the numbers. Rando did die. The red team maintaining control of middle. Blue pushing in through Big Door. Ash flying in, takes down Decimate. Alpha cleans him up, but we have Deadbolt on the point, fighting everybody. In comes a bomb from Grape on the Devilman. 30 HP, 51 from Grape. Grape pulls out the shot and takes him down. Randall's going to come in and put a rocket into his face. But in the meantime, 20B are taking control of this middle point, and only Randall left alive.
Wow, the plays. Big plays being made. Grape throws down a huge double kill, drops the Fragile pretty late into that fight, in fact, and then also kills Badonsky. Badonsky himself had a double earlier on in that fight, and we do, Justin, have the first sight of that lovely weapon that I just love so much. Kozin has a Kritzkrieg.
I've been really liking when Kozin has decided to use this. We've been seeing it a fair amount in this stream today, and Kozin definitely the one using it a bunch. Nice to see. We're gonna have to put our eyes onto Duwatna, see if he can lock it down for them, get those crit stickies on to Exertus, who I don't believe know they have it, but they are playing in a position that is good for defending against crits.
You're going to see Grape or the Roamer try to get in and jump in deep and take eyes off the door, clear stickies, and then there comes the follow-up after that with the crits. It's going to be Duwatna taking it now. Doesn't have a lot of targets to shoot. They're going to pop it. Alpha goes down, but not great so far. He's going to lay those crit stickies everywhere. Not a terrible strat. And the crits is going to gain them seconds, and they're going to be able to crit up that door. Back at last, the Fragile has Uber. They lost 3. I'm not sure if the push is going to come in. I think it would be folly, Justin, if they do.
No, I think they need to go. They need to go. 20B needs to go in and pop that Uber, take it away from them while they can. They do just that. They sacrifice Paragon to do that. And actually, we have Ash chilling in secret. Takes a rocket for 14 HP. He's going to die too. They did lose 3, which is maybe 1 too many if you're trying to buy that Uber. But they have reset the crits advantage, so that if they back out and play their cards right, they'll come back in with the full crits and be able to kill a whole lot of guys.
Really dangerous from Exertus. They're going to go out in this open area. Everybody basically is down on the point now. They're going to hope that Badonsky, the demo, can lock off that big door. But here come the crits now. They're going to rotate. Big door. Duwatna is going to peek in from the left there. Will they pop? There's stickies everywhere. They are going to pop the crits, but Duwatna's not going to get anybody. Mela's going to jump in. Does get killed off with the crits, but it's been wasted mostly. Only the Roamer with the crits. They're going to get in and drop the Fragile, but Ash is a great one. Duwatna finds Badonsky finally with like the 14th crit that he shoots. And Rando team trying to bring it back, but they're so low, 50 and 46 respectively. Actually, 56 and 40. I can't read numbers. Air shot by Grape. Wow, Rando goes down, and that last disaster. Exertus need to regroup. I don't know if they can. Kozin with the big advantage, Justin. They might just go right now.
Duwatna playing very smart there, putting his stickies on the ground by that shutter door. Wasn't able to snipe anybody with the crit stickies, but put him on that door. He knew someone was going to go in. Here he goes again for a second try. Crits are fired. In a good position are the soldiers to take down that demo man. Duwatna does die, but he does get decimated. Alpha with the headshot onto Grape. Alpha breaking out that sniper, but the heavy is out, and there's a scout on the point. Brings it to just about 80% captain. That heavy is going strong, taking down Alpha.
Love that push. I have never seen that push before. They popped the crits early, were able to get 1, but that's great. Knowing that there's probably going to be a Pyro, as you guys know, Pyro right-clicks, and Kritzkrieg becomes like the scariest possible thing, because you're going to die. Love that so much. Pop the heavy out main while point pressure so good. And we are now 1-0 Exertus. They need to check themselves before they wreck themselves. They might be out of the tournament here if they don't turn it around. Mid-fight number 2, and it looks like Exertus already in shambles. Badonsky is so low, drops down Ash, playing well on Roamer. Trying to bring it back to Grape and Duwatna. We're at a 4v4 situation, point presence, and actually crits still in the hands of Kozin. But he is going to get dropped. Alpha comes in. Sneaky around the midpoint, is able to drop the medic. So Fragile's going to have a big Uber advantage, but only Decimate alive, Justin. He's not going to have probably enough of his team to defend second, but they will use that Uber to try to re-push it.
Yeah, nice job from Alpha there, slipping in through choke. Nobody had eyes on it, which is a misstep from 20B. Alpha just coming in, hitting 1-2 combo on that medic there. But Uber is up for the Fragile. The second did not go for 20B. And that Uber is getting ready to push in by choke. Badonsky and Mela are ready for it, so I'm going to put my eyes on to Mela, see what he can do here. Pushing his way into choke, trying to fight, gain some position. Looks like we have a big bomb from Ash, actually, who's going very hard. He's going to drop Alpha, get onto the medic. The red team forced that Uber to be popped. Red team are going to have to back up to try to defend against him, make sure he dies. Can we leapfrog this Uber? It's at 60%. It's a 58% advantage. Yes, Alex, we're going to see it. Blue only need to sit in their second and defend.
Kozin's at 30 health. He walked in, took a bunch of spam. We do have Ash still alive behind the enemy team. He's actually going to be able to drop Badonsky. Oh, a huge kill for the roamer. Just gravy on top of an already awesome play. Forced the pop. Gets the demo. He's going to open it up for his team now. And look at these scouts. Shotties everywhere. Going to clean it up. Fragile is the only person alive. Will he make it out? He's going to get chased. I think he just will. Badonsky bravely peeks out of that forward spawn to meet up with his medic. And they're going to stay alive. But that Uber is in Cozen's hand, Justin. They're going to go right now.
I'm watching Grape Street Hoop playing so well. Let's see what Drake can do with this Uber. He gets popped in, jumps the medic right away, still chained. I like this. He's getting all of the Uber. He's going to take down the Fragile with that last rocket as the Fragile tries to dunk into spawn. Randall's going to get on the point and defend it. Duwatna takes down one. Mela onto Paragon. We have a demo for the blue team. A medic. The medic's going towards the point. Can he live the dream? No! There's a rocket from Mela there to stop him. And down go all of Street Hoops.
Down go the entire server. Mela, only person left alive. He had 2 health at the end of that, so maximum damage on the server was done there. Unbelievable. That's very rare. And Mela's going to poke out now towards second. Don't know what he's expecting here. Looks like he's going to try to spot it out. No, Badonsky's with him and Fragile as well, so they're going to go out, but Alpha goes down. Deadbolt's heading towards last. Will he be able to get there? No, Rando is there to shut that door. Badonsky might be caught out. He is trying to cap second, but Blue is trying to get in on him. Grape is above him. These blue soldiers are low, but Duwatna's got a double pipe. See you later, Badonsky and Rando. And that is a 3-down, 3-on-5 situation. Pyro for Alpha at last. Can he air blast the world, Justin? He's going to have to.
Yeah, he's going to have to try to stuff them there in lower main, and lucky for him, they were all clumped up there, but he eventually does go down. Grape, with 153 HP, is on the point and burning. Decimate's going to try to do what he can, but no, the cap nearly capped in 5. It is going to go.
Uh-oh. Exertus, the number 2 seed, might be making an early exit in this tournament. It would be, I think, very unexpected to say the least. Not sure if it would be a total upset. 20B is a very, very good team, but they are in trouble. Exertus need to flip the switch here, change things up. Not sure what that change is, but hopefully they figure it out here. Duwatna is going to be pressured early on. Mabla is going to all in on him, but not get the kill. Mela thought he would have had that. Did not get any damage. He's going to go down. Overextension for Exertus, trying to find kills, but they're all dead, except for the Fragile, who's back at last. I think he's going to be safe. No one is nipping at his heels. Paragon is, but Fragile will be far enough back, but this could be a 3-0 half if they're not careful, Justin.
The freedom with which Street Hoops are playing right now has all the signs that XTS are choking. They seem to be tightened up. They can't get out there, do what they want to do, and the other side of that, Street Hoops are just having their way. It's a scout Uber, and I love this play with such a big advantage. Why not? That Pyro wrecking havoc, though, on the Demo Man, so nobody in to assist. In comes Paragon to try to force. He does force the red medic to pop. Deadbolt is going to take down Alpha, but 2 kills go on Paragon and Deadbolt. 2 down now for Street Hoops, who are going to have to play it in lobby, back it up, regroup. Badonsky, it's a demo fight over in River.
Oh. Wow, and Badonsky gets the better of that by 4 life, so low, and actually does get killed by Ash, so the demos are going to trade basically at the same time, but that is going to cue the retreat for 20B, and actually aggressive repush out from Exertus. They want to get a foothold in this match, and they definitely need it. They're going to be able to recap second, so Ubers are basically even. Fragile's actually crept up about a 15% advantage. We'll see if he decides to push with his team here. Duwatna is just now making it back to his team, so Stickies will be up in this very important area to control. Stick up those doors and whatnot, and we're going to reset, so maybe some stalemating here.
Big Door's a little weak on the defensive side right now for 20B, who are in control of middle, so if they wanted, they could have pushed through Big Door, but not knowing the exact Uber count, they're just going to play it safe. Is Exertus, and the blue Uber comes in, reciprocated by the red Uber. Who are going to get the first frag? It's going to be XCS and Mela onto Grape. That is big. In come the red team on choke, but all of Street Hoops are there. Deadbolt takes down Rando, and denying entry are Street Hoops. Decimate coming in, and Alpha, the scouts for the red team, doing all that they can. Alpha with the second onto Cozen. Down goes the blue medic, Badonsky onto Ash. Decimate again onto Paragon. So leading the charge are the red scouts. They take down 4 each. And only Grape left alive, and he was a respawner.
Yeah, and Grape is doing the roamer thing. Now, he is pocket, but doesn't mean he can't try. He's going to sit above, and the thing that every soldier has done on this map at least 500 times now. He will not find the combo. Fragile decided to go big door, and they are going to get in no forward spawns for 20B. They're back at last, and maybe this is what Exertus needs, Justin. The heartbreak round would be pretty strong, and it's a great chance for it, because Fragile has a 50% advantage. And, whoa, wow. What? I didn't see it, but there's a double. Oh, my lord. The right click, Justin. So strong.
I had my eye on Paragon, who's on that sniper, but he says, oh, you just got 2 kills, I'm going to go back to scout. You guys don't need my sniping efforts. And in pushing in lobby, trying to gain some ground are the defending Street Hoops 20B. But in come with that Uber advantage. XTS, they are pushing in through lobby. Rando now peeking over on the balcony side. They gotta go soon, Alex, because as time ticks away, we are now under sub 20% Uber advantage. We're gonna be at 10%. When this Uber comes in, this is gonna be enough time for Kozin to get it. Is he gonna get it? He just got it. A bad misstep from XTS, who look like they're sending Mela in. I guess they thought Kozin had it already. They lose Mela, and now they're gonna be hard pressed to push here.
Alpha, what are you doing, buddy? He ran in, tried to retrace his steps back out, and got destroyed. So that's 2 down. Yeah, that Duwatna double kill sticky trap completely halted that push and saved them possibly the round. But Duwatna's dead now, so no demo at last. Will we see the push in? XTS is down 3. Grape is going to make his presence felt in lower lobby and is able to drop a couple here. Ubers are going to be traded off, and they're going to smooch right here next to this big health pack. Grape's Uber is going to last a little bit longer to Rando's dismay. Will he finish the kill? No! Grape cannot hit the shotty, and he's going to take respawn. Mela with the rocket kills. My voice is going to shudder at the sound of, or not the sound of, at the too much screaming already, Justin. Not a good sign since we have a long day ahead of us.
We have such a long day today and tomorrow, probably. We do see Duwatna right now getting an aggressive sticky trap over on that shutter side. If teams fail to push that, that is going to be a med down. It so often is in that spot. So that's a great spot from him. I don't think anybody saw him put it up there. We do see that the red team are building the Uber over by the stairs side. They have 90%. That is a 20% about advantage, and we've seen it before in the stream today. If you go when you get it, you can do great things, but you're not going, and XTS unable to get it going here. I am taking a look at Paragon, who is on sniper. Can he get a miracle headshot on the medic? His team has Uber, so it's not necessarily necessary.
No, and Alpha's back on his main here. He had a perfectly... He's not going to get a better shot than he just had onto Kozin, but he missed it, unfortunately for him. Now he's scoping up long. This is sort of the sizer spot that we've seen. He might get another look here. Kozin, no, he knows his angles pretty well, and Alpha's going to go down. So the dead sniper class, pretty strong. We've seen a lot of it so far in this tournament. And actually a 2-to-1 trade is going to put XTS possibly on the back foot. Now 3-to-1. They have to go now. Decimate goes down. There comes the Uber popped into lower lobby. Both Ubers are going to be traded out now. Mela is actually the one who gets Ubered. So yeah, because Rando was dead, duh. So Roamer Uber not so strong, but Donsky hits the air shot onto Grape out in yard. 20B is going to try to take it. Alpha's looking to back cap though, Justin. I'm not sure what he's going to, if he's going to be able to get in. No, he's dropped off Ash with a very clutch kill. But in the meantime, back on second, Exertus' Mela is going to get in for a big play, a big double, and that is going to drop that push in its tracks. It's going to stop it. Duwatna is up at last, but he's going to have to get very lucky with his sticky trap. Does get Decimate, so that's going to help. I don't know if Exertus is just going to plow right in crits on the respawning blue medic. So the defensive crits. Okay, well, Exertus is going to back out, and that's actually the proper play here because Uber versus crits, very strong.
Right, they could have gone Exertus, but they had such a big Uber advantage. I'm sure the call on Mumble was to just back out, guys, take it, relax, let's take our time. Trust in me, and we will get this Uber and get on last. The crit streak is not going to be up in time, so here it comes over by the riverside. Badonsky is going to lead the charges. Switch it over to him, see what he can do. He goes down to a Paragon headshot. See you later, gentlemen. And that heavy completely denies Rando. So right away, this red Uber is looking tragic. The crit's almost up at 76%. Grape is going to reflect onto Mela. Deadbolt takes down Decimate. What is happening to this push from Exertus? Everything that can go wrong can and is.
And keep in mind, Justin, out the front door is going to be a critted demo. He's actually gone a little bit too early. Kozin only at 93%. Need to get that crits. Rando does a lot of damage. Looking for the back cap here. We do have a scout. Got it in on the medic. Alpha. Boy, he's all over the place in this game. He is going to go down. Kozin, I'm sure Alpha saw that the medic was running crits. And we'll see if Duwatna or even Grape possibly can catch them with these crits. There they go. They're going to pop it. Donsky goes down. Fragile. Oh, wow. The crit just away from where that splash would have clipped him. Fragile's got, he just lost one of his 9 lives there, Justin. Holy moly.
A lot of medics would have kept going to try to get in big door. Fragile, knowing that crit was popped, juked, went left a little bit. He can't get out left, but he could avoid the prediction sticky that was sure to end his life, and he did just that. A nice heads-up play from the Fragile, as we do see. Street Hoops are pushing in. They force that pop, so that's good. Just get back to middle of your Street Hoops, and you can weather this Uber storm from the red team. Red not doing so well on health, too. They do collect. a pair of frags. They're going to move in. We do have the 85% crits for Street Hoops. They are getting ready. Alpha trying to make some noise over on the middle point. That crits is up, Alex, and it's getting ready to go.
Oh my god, he's gonna pop it right away. Does Grape have stuff loaded? It looks like he's gonna do the one loaded rocket at a time. Crit shotgun, he's missed too much of it though. Crit air shot, no! Skipped his feet, and there goes Mela, drops the medic. Whoa, the escape plan shot to the brain. Little payback for killing my critted medic. Grape though, ooh, you gotta say, you'd want to have that back. That's the dream for Pockets right there, and that was not good. And Fragile and Company gonna retake mid. Alpha drops Paragon underneath the point. And we're going to be able to catch our breath here. Fragile's going to have a big advantage, though. And we'll see if he even needs to pop getting into second.
Grape finally with the chance to become Reptile, whiffs it. We do have Ash right now, though, trolling in the lobby on the second point. I believe Mela spotted him, so it is a Roamer versus Roamer battle. Ash is just being left there to do nothing. That's a good play from Exertus, recognizing they don't need to fight him just yet. But over on the second point, Fragile with 100% Uber charge has taken, along with his team, the second point. Mela taking down Ash finally. And that is going to be the double pick that they need to push into last. With that Uber, it is popped. Quickly, the combo gets onto Kozin, who's doing a good job of staying alive, but no, it's not going to happen. A lot of bodies on the point, and that's going to go. And we are 2-1 in favor of Street Hoops, but XCS still down.
All right, let's take a look now. ESEA will tell us how much time is left. 4 minutes and 5 seconds in this round, so keep that in mind. Only 3 rounds in the book so far, so they've been pushing about, 8.5 minutes per round. So we'll see if we can get the next one in. Right now, Exertus trying to get back in this game. 1-2 advantage still for 20B. But Alpha is heating up. Got the domination kill onto Paragon, and the rest of 20B is going to crumble around. Alpha is just in everyone's face, and look at that, Justin. Not a single red member is going to die. A dominating mid-win for Exertus as 20B needs to back up. They do have Kozin alive at last, but they're going to have to sit there and defend as Badonsky and company all over second already.
Yeah, Street Hoops just disintegrating on mid. They can't even get out the second. They don't even have the Uber advantage, so just everything going wrong for them. They're building it out hard with Paragon right now, and I believe there's an engineer going up. Yep, that sentry is going up on the right side. Uber about to be up for the red, soon to be up for the blue team. XTS really want to get this round in before the half, because they don't know when they're going to see the last point of Street Hoops again. Time ticking away. There has to be around 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Can they do it in time?
Alpha's going to sneak up through what we call river. At one point there was water somewhere around there. He's sneaky. I actually didn't know Scout could get up there, so I'm sure Blue knows that he's there, so they're going to be watching that water area. Alpha actually gets clipped down very low, but in the meantime, the Roamer is going to die, so Alpha is able to win that fight, Scout v. Roamer, and Delbon as well. Paragon with a very important headshot onto Mela, but that is Roamer not so important pushing last. Gun is down. Deadbolt's going to quick switch back out from that engineer piece. And here comes the respawners. This push has been stuffed. It looked promising for a little bit. Decimate's back a point, trying to make something happen, but Grape is able to drop him. Actually, Grape is, well, Ash is going to go down, so eventually Decimate did die. Fragile's back, trying to get away, actually, so Exertus ended up wiping pretty severely there. I thought maybe they made it out in a better condition, but no, they're going to lose that second point, so like you said, not sure when they'll see that point again, because Kozin's going to be able to leapfrog a little bit. 20% advantage here, so.
Excellent job from Paragon defending. Got that headshot. Immediately went Scout. Flanked the Demo Man. Took him out. And killed another over in River. That's essentially a 3K for him defending last. Excellent job. We can see now he's leading his team onto the middle point. That Uber for the blue team by about 20% at 66%. And it looks like the blue team, 20B, are taking it big door. I like this. Get right in the face of Exertus. Maybe make sure you get that Uber just a little bit ahead and get in there. Already we see Exertus are backing it out there in the upper bats. They don't want any of that. Deadbolt already in lower lobby. He's going to take down Alpha, and this should be the cue. The blue team also snuck in there in lobby, and it is an Uber versus a non-Uber battle. Fragile, can he get it? He gets the Uber, and he pops it just in the nick of time. Now the red team need to get the frags and make sure they don't lose second point, which they did.
Oh my god, how did Fragile not die there? Just no ammo left for Grape. And second does go down, Fragile does die, so short-lived victory for the Catface one. Here comes 20B trying to end this first round. They're going to lose some guys. Duwadna is able to get that important frag on the soldier top left, and there it goes, Justin. First half in the book, Street Hoops. Hello?
Unbelievable. There was certainly, like sub a minute time left in the half. We've already seen a team, I forget, it escapes me which, Cap with like 5 seconds left at the half to put themselves up. But we see it again here with Street Hoops. They go up at the half, 3-1 on the final map that they need to win to advance their LAN aspirations. XTS backed into a corner, crouched in a fetal position. They are in danger of going home.
And hopefully Shay gets a video of that. We are paused, Justin.
Well, the last time we had a pause, 5 computers from one of the teams simultaneously shut down. So the chat was saying rigged when that happened. We'll have to see how rigged the ESEA LAN exactly is. And I was talking to Yuki about this. When there is a pause at a LAN event, it's not a good sign, as my source TV says reconnecting.
Yeah, I just got link stats from Truck. By the way, while we do have a pause, I've been yet to say a couple of the propers that we should get out of the way and make sure that we... Actually, I'm getting the Source TV reconnecting glitch thing. That's not...
Same.
That's not a good thing to have happen. So, hopefully this is something that can be easily fixed, because I really want to see the end of this game quite a bit. So, I'm not sure what's going on. I'll try to figure it out. Yeah, we're going to get disconnected out, so... Wow. That's not good.
No, it's definitely not good, and you don't know if the match is actually still happening, and we just can't see it, or as I reconnect, actually. So
you're able to get back in? Okay, so
I'm able to get back in.
Okay, so I'm also told by hello? Okay, I'm in as well. I was told by our streamers, I say that started that sentence 100 times there, that Duana had 511 damage per minute. That is a lot.
Do what now?
Do work now. Apparently. That's crazy. So, he was a little jealous. Badonsky going absolutely crazy huge so far this LAN that he's going to take a turn on Yuliwaush. Generally a pretty slow-paced map. We've seen some stalemating, so Duatna, man, that's a lot of damage.
You know, damage done per minute is a lot like your hitting percentage. And to be batting 500, that's absolutely ridiculous for Duatna to be that high in damage done minute. I'm a little weary of that stat myself, but I believe it. As I do, everyone disconnects at once. As I wonder what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting word from anybody at LAN or our cameraman, so hopefully that's not a big issue, because I want to see the end of this. I will start sending messages out. I'm gonna put the bat signal in the air, the Shade Huey Lewis signal, since those are my contacts at LAN right now, or I guess Tagarung. So hopefully we can figure out what's going on. Stay with us though, boys and girls. You do not want to miss the end of this match. I hope. Oh, they're rejoining this server, so that is a very good thing, Justin.
Yeah, well, if you are just clicking around and you landed on this page, you are watching the ESEA Orange stream. We are bringing you the live action as it unfolds down in Dallas. This is the ESEA TF2 LAN. We have 4 of the very best teams competing for their share of the $14,000 prize pot. Right now, we are watching the first round of the lower bracket between the second seed Exertus, as they are in danger of losing to the 4th seed Street Hoops. We've already seen a whole lot of good TF2, and once we get 12 in the server, Alex, I'm sure we're going to see a lot more.
Yeah, we are. I tag our sideline reporter here, the Doris Burke of TF2 for this weekend, just reported in that the LAN server did crash. He tweeted that out on his Twitter account, so they're going to rejoin, and it's going to be absolutely fine. I'm not sure if we're going to have to wait for the 90 seconds to elapse real time, or if that occurred. I'm thinking probably not, since it took this long from our perspective. So, yeah, and again, like I was saying earlier before things started getting real in here, big shout out to Truck, who's doing the camera work for us today, and of course to Dash Sniper, who's helping out. All of your tweets, guys and gals, that you've seen, and I said this earlier, I'm very impressed with the quality, the lack of trolling. Now, I probably opened up Pandora's box there.
We're gonna silly.
Yeah, it's not so smart. It's like it's almost like I said, raise your dongers or something hilarious. Okay, no, but yeah, big shout out to Truck. Truck's been doing great work as usual, the best cameraman that we've ever had, and right, nipping on his heels for tomorrow, he'll be doing the camera work for Sunday. It is Math Sad or Dash Sniper, who's also been running the production for us, so those guys have been doing a great job. Thank you so much, boys. I love you.
Plus, you got to throw out a thanks to Dash for having this awesome Twitter integration that we have going, which has been a lot of fun, and it's good to see that level of interaction with the stream. Are we getting new STV, or do you know what the deal is?
I have no clue at all.
Good.
So yeah, hopefully somebody will figure that out. I saw them rejoin here, so like Oh, I didn't even know okay, I don't know if you can... They can't hear you, right, Kurt? Okay, so sorry about that awkward silence. Our awesome streamer was telling us that one of his contacts, Dr. Shadow Puppet, the shoeless one told him via text message that there might be a 5 to 10 minute break, so maybe we should run some more of those high-quality commercial ads. Justin, what do you think?
I want an ad over here.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, boys and girls, because you don't want to hear us drone on about Twitter and Twatter and everything. So yeah, we'll be back as soon as we either know more or this game is kicking off. So don't go anywhere. It is still going to be an awesome night of TF2. We will be right back in about 5 minutes or so.